What's going on, guys? Coach Rob here. Once again, I just finished my Very Sexy for Him review video. I just want to do one more for the day. That video was my first attempt at editing and adding music, and man, that shit took me forever. So I'm gonna go back to my one take videos. I'm gonna knock this all out in one take. This really isn't a review. What this is, I call it the beginner's starter pack. And what a beginner starter pack is a group of fragrances that I feel a newbie getting into this game like I am, like I was. I think I'm probably intermediate now, but a new guy getting into this game, watching all these review videos on YouTube and trying to figure out where he can find himself, where his lane is, where can he jump in at and get into the game and find fragrances that'll be accustomed to his style. What I found that helped me out was first of all knowing what groups these fragrances fall into. Years ago, I was at Sephora, and what they have is a pamphlet, and in that pamphlet, it has categories. Colognes broke down by categories, and it'd be like a category like aquatic, woods, Oriental, and it'll have a list of all the fragrances that they have in those categories. And when I was looking at that, I was like, wow, man, my whole damn collection is in aquatic, or half like 10% of my collection is in the wood section. So that was good for me to kind of figure out, okay, when I'm looking for a new fragrance, start off with the group that I already like. If I know I like aquatic, then look at those type of fragrances first. Or if I was going to blind buy something, blind buy an aquatic fragrance versus a leather fragrance. In my collection, I have no leather fragrances. Or maybe I do and don't really realize they're leather because they're blended so well. They have other things in it that doesn't make that leather note so strong. I sampled Pure Distance M, and that's like a hell of expensive niche fragrance, which I didn't like at all. I had Dirty English, which is considered another leather fragrance. I didn't like at all. So my conclusion is I don't really like leather fragrances. I'm gonna still search for some and find which ones that may cater to my style. But anyway, I'm gonna jump right into this. This isn't really a review video. This, like I said, this is just something I feel that if you were to have these fragrances, this would be a good beginner starter pack for a new guy. I think these cover most areas, cover all grounds. They're real safe, and they're good fragrance to give you an example of that group. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump into it. And also, guys, this beginner starter pack is relatively cheap. I'm not gonna have any creeds on here. Obviously, I'm not gonna have any niche fragrances. I'm gonna have some cheap fragrances that guys can just go out there and grab. If they didn't like them, they're not the pockets didn't get hurt because they didn't spend that much on them anyway. But I think these are definitely fragrances women are gonna like. So these are definitely safe buys in my opinion, and you won't spend that much money on it. So number one, first group, aquatic. And in the aquatic group, no other than Nautica Voyage, guys. This is a 1.7. I got it at Marshall's for $15. So for that price, you cannot beat this, man. This is the best smelling aquatic fragrance, designer aquatic fragrance that I've ever smelled. I love this so much. This is San Diego in a bottle. This when you think of San Diego, California, you should think of this fragrance. I gotta spray this on right now. Man, this is fresh air, ocean breeze, salt, fresh cut melons. Man, this is some good stuff. If I lived on the East Coast, I would wear this. This would be my office scent. This would be like those moments when I just want to get away, like a Snickers commercial. I'm putting on this. I'm gonna spray this and just sit in my cubicle and just imagine I was on a beach in Brazil or something and smell my arm until my supervisor come back around. But Nautica Voyage, guys, go pick this up. It's at Marshall's right now. $15 for the 1.7. $19.99 for the 3.4. Actually, I'm gonna keep this, but I'm going back and buying a 3.4 because I like this that much that I wanna have a backup bottle of that. And I seen it at Sephora now, so they're selling this at Sephora for like 40, 50, 60 bucks. Like people are stupid or something. Go to Marshall's. So if you see that Sephora and you're thinking about buying it, don't. Go to Marshall's or go online, go to fragrance.net or something like that. Next up, Ed Hardy, Love and Luck, guys. This is another one, man. This Ladies love it. Ladies love Nautica Voyage. That's probably one of my girlfriend's favorite. She love all citrus stuff. I think all women love citrus, aquatic, fresh, good smelling fragrances. They're safe. A lot of people compare this to, here's the bottle. A lot of people compare this to the other lady killer that I was telling you guys about in my Much Rubber Joy video, Millesime Imperial. And it does kind of smell like it. Damn, the ladies won't know the difference, but there's a difference. Millesime Imperial smells much better than this, but they do smell very, very similar. I don't think an untrained nose would know the difference. My nose barely knows the difference. I wouldn't say I have a real trained nose or anything like that, but you know, ladies gonna love it. My third up, this will be considered, guys, a citrus. This will be a citrus group. The first one will be an aquatic group that it falls in. This third one, this was a blind buy from watching the YouTube videos, and this is my first Gourmand fragrance. You guys know what that is. That's Rocha Man. And basically, guys, a Gourmand fragrance just means that it smells edible. It smells like a food, something sweet, a pastry, a donut, a cookie, or something like that. Here's the bottle. And to me, on my skin, this is white chocolate raspberry cheesecake. Edible. This would be a good date night scent too. So for you beginners, you know, if you're gonna put a starter pack together like this definitely would be a good date scent, night scent. You know, when I'm on a date, I want to smell edible. You know what I'm saying? I want the girl thinking about eating me, so I'm gonna get me something that that smells sweet. And this definitely, Roaches, man, this will definitely do the trick. They have these now at Marshall's. Also, I seen a 1.7 for $19.99. I got mine for about 40 bucks, or 35, 45 on fragrancenet.com. At the time, I didn't know Marshall's had it. You know, I bought it on FragranceNet, and then I went searching at Marshall's, and I seen the damn thing there. But you know, it was a 1.7. I have a 3.4, so, or 3.3 actually. So I'm gonna get some use out of that. This one, this is a hell of a. This probably in the group. This is considered a Woody Aquatic, and I would probably put this in a penny dropper group too, guys. This was also a gift to me that was purchased by a lady. And usually, guys, when a lady buy you a fragrance, take note. You know, ladies only buy what ladies like. You know, and if a lady bought it, even if you don't really like it that much, wear the hell out that shit anyway. Because I guarantee you, you're gonna get other compliments from lady. Every scent that I got from a lady, like very sexy for him, this fragrance right here, Issey Miyake. Mad compliments. Ladies always come up to me and like, man, you smell good. What is that? Or sometimes most ladies recognize this stuff. And here's the bottle. I don't know what this is going for right now because, like I said, this was a gift and I haven't even looked. You know, these aren't in bargain bins, so I'm sure you can go to fragrance.net and it's probably 40, 50 bucks. This is the most expensive one in my collection. I mean, in this starter pack that I'm showing you guys. But once again, this is a Woody Aquatic, and look at the juice, man. This is probably the most used bottle in my collection. No, I have one more bottle that I use more than this, and that was Dolce & Gabbana's Port Homme. That and this, man, lady killers. I don't know what I don't know. To me, this is citrus. It's lemon. It's just a manly. It's a sexy scent, man. Girls, this is like bees to honey right here, or honey to bees, whatever you want to say. This attracts a woman right here. This is something that when they smell this, they come in flocks. Yeah, I don't know if I would consider this a pain dropper. I don't know. It might be. It might be, guys. You guys out there, tell me what you think. If you would consider that one a pain dropper, but if not, it's very close. My last fragrance, guys. This is considered a Woody Aromatic. And that's Cuba Gold. I got this one for, can you see it? $6.99 at Ross, man. This is for $6, $7. This shit smells so good. This is basically Le Male. Le Male clone. And actually, I like this better than Le Male. You know, I'm not a big Le Male fan, but what size is this? This is a 3.3 for $7. And this is what it looks like. Cuba Gold, Cuba Paris, gold cap. Smells real good. Basically Le Male. So if you know what Le Male smells like and you like that, This is the same thing, a little lighter, great projection, great longevity, and it's real good. So that sums it up, guys. Those are just a couple groups, fragrance groups that I want to go over: Aquatic, Gourmand, Citrus, Woody Aromatic, and Woody. What was the other one? Woody Aquatic, which was the Issey Miyake. So those are pretty much the majority of my collection. That's what I like. So I'm in a search for some other stuff. Like I'm still in a search for a leather fragrance that I like. I haven't found one yet. Well, you know what? I smelled John Varvatos, and I got on the swap. I got John Varvatos Vintage, and somebody told me those are leather scents. So if those are leather scents, those will be my first ones in my collection that I actually enjoy. So guys, go out there, start trying to find what groups of fragrances that you like, and that'll give you a way better, you know, indication of what to buy, or even blind buy when you're thinking about purchasing some fragrances. And the rest of you guys that you know way more about fragrances than me, put in the comments, you know, some of your favorite groups, some of the fragrances in that group that you enjoy. So future guys that watch this, or you know, other beginners that come and watch this video, they can read all the comments and they can see all the different kind of categories there are out there for these fragrances, and they can see, like, you know, an example of another aquatic or another wood fragrance that they may enjoy. And I think that would help out the community tremendously, man. I think a lot of people would gain, will benefit from, you know, figuring out what category that their tastes fall in. So that's it, guys. I just want to share that. I hope a lot of you other reviewers start, you know, putting these beginner starter packs on your channels so other people can see it, and we can just keep this thing going and help out, you know, the new guys that's coming up in the fragrance community trying to figure out what colognes that they should go purchase. So that's it. I'm out. Talk to you soon.